Today we're going to change the recoil spring on a Husqvarna K760 Disc Cutter. Firstly, using the torque spanner, remove the 4 torque screws which secure the assembly in place. You can now remove the recoil assembly and air conductor. Extend the cord to its maximum length, then release the tension by placing the rope in the groove and winding back onto the pulley. Then, using a torque spanner, remove the screw which holds the pulley in place. Carefully remove the screw and spacing sleeve and place to one side. You can now access the recoil spring housing. Using a screwdriver, unscrew the 2 screws holding the recoil spring housing in place. You may have to use a screwdriver to help leverage the housing out. Then, use a pair of pliers to pull the recoil spring out. Take extra caution when removing the spring, as the spring can expand quickly. Before placing your new spring in, clear your work area. This means if the spring does expand, it won't damage other parts of the machine. Place the end of the spring within the side of the spring housing. Once you have done this, you can start to slowly feed the spring around. Be patient and feed the spring around until it's completely seated within the housing. Once the spring is seated, make sure it's packed in tight and flat. Fit the housing back in place with the 2 clips facing towards the fitted position. Then push the casing into place. You should hear a click once it's in correctly. Once that's done, secure it by screwing in the screws using a screwdriver. Now wrap the rope within the pulley about 4 times and then feed it through the cut on the side of the pulley. Then seat the pulley on top of the spring housing. Place the sleeving spacer and the screw back into place, securing with a torque spanner. Test these are secure properly by pulling on the recoil a few times. If the pulley doesn't move, it is secure. Feed the rope through the indent of the pulley and turn the rope clockwise a couple of times. Depending on the slack of the rope, you may need to turn the rope a few more times. Before fixing the recoil assembly back on, make sure there is no slack on the recoil rope. To make it easier to fix the recoil back on, lie the machine on its side. Now secure the air conductor, ensuring it's in the correct place and there's minimal movement. Place the complete recoil assembly over the top of the air conductor, ensuring it's seated correctly. Fix the recoil assembly on, using the torque spanner to fix the torque screws in. Ensure the recoil works correctly and there's no snag when starting the machine. That's how you change a recoil spring on a Husqvarna K760 Disc Cutter. All the parts and tools needed for this task are listed in the description below. Please like, share and subscribe if you found this video helpful.